You guys ever seen the movie Limitless, where it starts with Brad Pitt like looking over a balcony up really high up in a building, and behind him are a bunch of guys with guns, and he's about to jump off, and you're supposed to wonder like how the hell did he get here? And then the whole movie is about how he got there and all the ridiculous things that led up to that incredibly climactic and like terrible moment. This video is kind of going to be like that. So we're going to start off. It's the 3rd of January, 1821. I think I've mentioned the fact that I was playing a game as Korea, a multiplayer game, a couple times. My friend was playing as Scandinavia. I was playing as Korea. And this is by far, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the video that I have where they're like all the rebels in my France game, and they're like 500,000 rebel armies in one province. This situation is honestly probably worse. So let's just go through my stats up here. Treasury, 460 gold, losing 80 gold per turn. That's pretty bad. I have, let's see. I have 3 loans, but well, more on that later. 79,000 manpower, which is pretty good. My autonomy is pretty high in this game, so my manpower wasn't that great, but I mean that's fine. Sailors doesn't matter. -3 stability. That's pretty bad. 94 corruption. As far as I know, 100 corruption is the max. So yeah, that's pretty close. It was a long journey to get here. -77 prestige and 0 Republican tradition. I'm Korea. So let's see what explaining I can do here. I'm also, of course, at war with Japan. They declared war on me, and Oirat declared war on me. I started off as Korea. I took a lot of. I'm not gonna talk too much about what I did, because after I finish talking, I'm then gonna play the timeline. Okay, so I'm at -3 stability and 0 Republican tradition, and I was at -95 prestige or whatever because I went bankrupt. Because I was losing 100 gold per turn and could not do anything about it. That was partially because my entire fleet had been stack wiped by the Japanese the last time I tried to declare war on them. You can see Korea is quite large, but we never got Japan. This was because I tried a bunch of times to declare war on Japan, and they just obliterated me every time. I do have Korea and Hokkaido, which I guess is part of Japan. I also used to have Sakhalin, which is this island right here. I used to own all this territory, this green territory, and Chi here, but they broke off because I had well, here you can see, my national unrest is +15. I have a lot of separatists, but I used to have a lot more, like probably had about 20 or 30 rebel factions over here in addition to all the ones that are already come up. I have most of my provinces, or about half of my provinces, are not my religion. Looming disaster, so I think it might have just ended. But yeah, so about 30 years ago, I think like late 18th century, I was doing pretty badly. And some rebels, some like Republican rebels took over and forced me to convert to a Grand Republic. And then about 5 years ago, some more rebels took over when I had another like 750,000 rebels in my territory. And I couldn't do anything about it, so they switched me to Republic again. So I'm Republican Korea. There's basically nothing I can do about it. I've been Republican Korea for a while. I think the corruption is the most glaring flaw of this whole thing. In approximately, I'd say 1816 or 1817, Spain and Portugal declared war on me because I have Korean Baja California, and they had a casus belli, and they did not like that. They occupied both of those territories, but that wasn't getting them that much war score. So Spain sent a nice little 50,000 man army over and sieged Beijing, but then they pieced out and only took Guam. Also, I'd like to point out that it is, of course, the end of the game. I am at Administrator Technology 22, Diplomatic Technology 19, Military Technology 22. As far as I know, the Enlightenment has spread to me. Institutions spread to me they basically did not spread to me. Like, let's see. I probably got Renaissance in like mid to late 16th or 1600s. I think I just got printing press in the last 30 years. Global trade spread faster. Manufactories and Enlightenment both just came in the past like 20 years or so. So yeah, tip, if you want to, if you like playing as East Asian countries, particularly those in Northeast Asia, do not get Rights of Man. Well, let's just hope this doesn't end up being the fate of Lingus Nation.